What up? Jeff here with all my Bitcoin renegades, and I am happy to make this video today, guys, because as you probably already know, the market is doing amazing right now. And Bitcoin is up over 10%. We finally got our breakout. But is this sustainable? I think so. I think we are to the point in the market. We're close enough to February 16th. It doesn't have to be the exact date, right? Like it's 90 days from the top to the bottom of the other cycle before we went back up. Not the exact bottom, but the day before we went back up. And now it's been about 80 some days in this kind of bear market within this bull run. So now we have like Algorand back almost at $1. That's why I was saying anything Algorand sub $1, I'm buying all day long, baby. And you look at the graph now. If you would have been buying it, I bought some more at 41 cents. I'm glad I did. I bought some down when it was at 30, and I'm pretty happy with that. So the graph is looking okay. I still need it to go up a lot more to break even, but we're getting closer and closer. The internet computer is doing amazing at 22 right now. It could be doing better. I would like to see a rally with internet computer. It's kind of been not really doing a lot, but when that happens, I think people are accumulating, and then we'll have a nice run. So if you accumulated at this level, good job, because the next rally to $34 to $40, you will be making a profit at that time. But I would want to actually accumulate at sub 20 levels for the long term. But I would probably wait for that. If you want to just do short-term gains right now and take like $20 and sell it at 40 and then wait for the actual bear market that will come, guys. We still will have a bear market. I think we just have an extended cycle this time. As you see, February, when we normally dump, Bitcoin is having a 10% rise. So the bull market's not over. I think my theory of an extended cycle is real, because they pushed the market down. Lengthening cycles has been achieved by the elite. The elite did it, guys. The Teslas, the Michael Saylors, the Kathy Woods, all of these powerhouses that got in crypto now we're reaping the rewards of this as a longer bull market and a less bear market, because it used to be a 3-year bear market and a 1-year bull market. Well, we've already had about 2 years, not quite 2 years yet, almost 2 years of a bull run now. So, and it has extended by at least 6 months. So I think we could have at least a little over a 2-year bull run. And it might even get extended longer, who knows? But I doubt it. I think this will be the last run. In my opinion, this is the last run. I think we go up and we touch about 75. I don't even know if we're going to go to 100, but we might. We still might go to that 100 level. But I think since everybody thinks it's going to go to that level, we might go to 75, 80 this market, and then finally hit a real bear market. And then that's where the millionaires are made. You just start accumulating. When we'll ride this up, and then I'm going to put all my Bitcoin in a stable coin, and then all of my altcoins into either Bitcoin or a stable coin, not Bitcoin when it goes up, obviously, but all my altcoins into a stable coins as well. And then wait for everything to drop. And then I'm just going to buy everything probably about 6 months after that for the big dump, and wait for the real bear market to come. And hopefully that exists now. But I think the bear market is going to be Bitcoin at 20K. I don't think Bitcoin goes lower than the previous all-time high of 20K. And then I think in the next bull run that we have in about in 2024, in about 2 more years. So we'll only have barely a 2-year bear market, maybe a year and a half. But then I see Bitcoin going well over 100,000. So I am changing my prediction of 112,000 this bull run, just because I don't think it's ready yet. I'm still sticking with 112,000, just not this bull run. I'm saying the next one. Because we will go back, and then the next one will go to 100,000, 112,000, and then come back and touch whatever previous all-time high this one hit. Just like we will from this one going back and touching the last 20,000 in a bear market. That's probably what's going to happen. So we'll see. But for right now, the market is green. Algorand is looking really good at, 6% in the profit. I'm actually sitting pretty on my Algorand purchase, which is normal because Algorand is boss. I love this crypto. I wish I had like $10,000 to put in Algorand, or they were doing like a grant as well. Or the graph. That would be cool to like get a grant from the graph. But I don't think a lot of companies do that. So. And then Internet Computer. I'm just buying this up sub 25. Even at this price, I would have loved to get it at these low levels. But I mean, anything sub, 24, 25 is going to be a really good price for Internet Computer. That's why I'm like, well, it's pretty far down right now. Especially with the pump we just had. So it's kind of good for us people collecting because I'm trying to get 1,000 of them. And the longer it stays at these levels, the more I can accumulate because I don't have millions of dollars that I can just buy 1,000 of them. It takes time. Each paycheck or each money I get, I put a little more into it, and that's how you do it. Right? You just put a little more, a little more, a little more, and then it adds up over time. You get 100, then you'll be at 200, 400, 600, 800, and then finally 1,000. And so anything sub 25, I'm good to go, especially when everything else is really rising. I'll take profits off of these other ones and then be able to buy into the Internet Computer with that profit at a cheaper price. And then watch it when it goes on its run, because it will. It goes on its runs. Yeah, I mean, look, not even that long ago. We went up to, let's go look. Yeah. See, we were up at $38 this month. So within the last month, boom. And then it, down to 18. So if you buy here, you can double your money and the next time it goes all the way up. So that's why I'm saying I'm collecting a bunch at this level. Why wouldn't you when you can easily go back up to that level like in a day or two? That's all it really took to move. Well, it's really hard to see here, but yeah, it only took a few days for it to go back up to those high levels. That's why it's kind of baffling why we're not going up a lot right now. Is there bad news going on with ICP? It has a pretty high market cap still. Oh, not a lot of volume. That's why there's just not a lot of volume in there. I'm not understanding that. But 10 fastest growing ecosystem. Okay. A new Definity white paper. That's cool for geeks. See, its popularity 24. Typical hold time 43 days. See, I don't agree with that for your long-term holds. But if you want to just make a quick profit, so this is what I do. I have my long-term ICP, and then I'll have my short-term ICP that I use to actually make more ICP for myself. So what I'll do is I'll buy it low, I'll sell it high, and then wait to buy more ICP back in low. And that's how I stack up more ICP when I don't have a lot of money. I use the ups and downs to my advantage so that I can get, the whole point is to get more coins. Because eventually those coins are going to be worth a lot each. So I'm not really caring about the price too much except how cheap I can get it, right? And how many I can get. So that's what I do. I make profit elsewhere or with this, and then I put it in at those cheaper prices. That is, I can't tell you to do that, but that's what I would do. So, and am doing. So, in Algorand, you saw me do it with this one. This is how I actively trade my crypto. I just sold at $1.72 and I'm buying back at 92, and under 90. I think there was a couple different prices that I bought at, on different exchanges and such. But, yeah, it was just because I had different capital elsewhere. It isn't because, this is my main exchange that I use, but I had capital elsewhere, or actually not even liquid capital. I traded other stuff for it, so for the most part. So let's see, the graph. We're at 44 cents, and we were just sitting at 38, and then we went all the way down to 34. That hurt me, man. Because if you remember, I bought back in way, way up here. Unfortunately, like right there. And it went all the way down. That was pretty disheartening. But I've held through something like that before with Tezos. And I came out on the other side. So, and I'm going to do it again. And I'm actually offsetting my losses on this one. I didn't do that with the other one. And what I mean by that is, so I bought at 88 cents, right? And then it dumped on me all the way down to 34 cents. So I lost half of my money that I put in there. I lost like, more than half. I lost like, I don't know, 1400 bucks or something like that out of 2400. So I had like $1,000 left or less. And then I was able to buy in at a cheaper price here at about 40 cents. And then boom, it went up. So that offset my average price from being at 90 or 88 cents. Now I'm buying several times down here at these levels. And so my average price, I only have to get up to like 55 or 65. It depends on, I haven't actually calculated, but a certain price, I think it's somewhere around 60 cents instead of all the way up to 88 again. And the more I buy at this level, the more it offsets my loss. So that's what we're looking at here. And I want to see a big recovery of these altcoins start happening now. I think since Bitcoin went up so much, so fast, that it's going to bring the altcoins up a little bit slower because they want to make sure, hey, is this real? I think they're still leery because of the big drop that we had. I think altcoins are like kind of like a turtle, and they're kind of hiding in their shell, making sure like, there's not a predator out there, like a bunch of shorts waiting to get liquidated, or a longs getting liquidated, and the shorts come back. So yeah, unfortunately, there is still a little bit of that. Actually, we will be looking at the crypto fear and greed index tonight on our live stream. You're going to want to catch that tonight at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time live, and we will be talking about all of the cool stuff and where we're thinking about, buying in and where we're going to take our profits at, guys, because that's the whole point of this, right? We're here to make money with crypto, and I really think we're going to start advocating more for that on the channel, is how to make money in crypto for real and show you the process, not just be like, here's what you do, but I'll actually show you me doing it. And that's why I think my channel is different than all the other ones, because I am showing you my active trades, because I might get scrutinized for some of them, but as most of mine are successful, even if I have to wait. See, I'll play the waiting game, and I knew that the bull market wasn't over. Now, if we're going into a straight bear market, I might have not tried to hold as strong as I did, but I was really holding on to some of these, like the graph, and now it's going to pay off. And we're up 8% today. We're up 6% on Internet Computer. We're up 6% on Algorand, 11% on Ethereum, 10% on Bitcoin, and just a ton of other crypto is doing really, really well. So that's why I was telling you, when we're at those bedrock prices, I'm not just spouting off at the mouth. There's a reason that I do these crypto videos. It's to tell you at the right time to buy. Sometimes those bedrock prices break, but more often than not, when you're at that low of a price and there's that much buying pressure, things are going to turn around to the upside like you see here. And now we're in the profit. We're starting to make money now. So this is what we got in for. All right, guys. That being said, you know what time it is. Goodbye and good Bitcoin. Bang!